I created completely new relationships with some of the people that I love most and that are closest to me in my life, starting with my brother. So I have this brother, he's 6 years older than me, and he's my best friend in the world, and I look up to him so much. He's so smart, he's so successful. I love him, and he's brilliant, and I my entire life have pretty much valued his opinion more than my own. So throughout this whole year of coaching, there were a lot of conversations we had where I'm trying to, and this is another big thing I saw, was the extent to which I would want people to get it. Like, they need to get it. You need to get a coach. You need to read this book. You need to understand what I'm doing. No, they don't. And that was a lot for me to get over and overcome, is this need to be understood. Like, they need to get it. I need them to understand. That was a big thing that I went through and then let go of. And then in relation to my brother's approval, I had this moment. I mean, it was this tiny moment. I've talked to him about it since then, so I'm happy sharing this. Nothing in here is going to surprise him. That we were texting after we'd had a conversation the night before. That I don't even know if we were disagreeing or it seemed like maybe we were butting heads on me saying something about coaching and the value of coaching or whatever, and he's very he's basically an evolutionary biologist. He's got a master's in animal behavior and biology, and he's very, very science minded. Like, if it's not in a double-blind peer-reviewed study, it doesn't exist. Maybe I'm strawmanning him there a little bit. So we're having this conversation, and obviously some of the stuff that I'm talking about is, it's things that are going on inside of you. Like I talked about earlier, increasing the tool of awareness. Well, how do you measure that? What kind of awareness? So, there's some things where, like, you can't have this conversation in the context of like a laboratory, although I think of it as you do this in the laboratory of your own life and your own mind. Anyway, what happens is we're texting the next day, and I end up sending him this message of just saying, like, I got to say these things to you, or speak what's true for me, and I'm more committed to serving you than I am to you agreeing with me or thinking that I'm right. And it seems like such a small thing, but that was huge for me. I had this like massive emotional release that came along with that, and now everything with him is changed and is better. We have these conversations now where I'm not trying to convince him of anything or not judging him in some of the ways I was before, because there is no judgment of others. There is only judgment of self. So relationship with my brother, completely recreated and better than it's ever been. I mean, at what age do you learn to have better conversations? At what age do your relationships get better? It can be any time. And there's always room for improvement. And you can get to the point where you say, look, my relationship is perfect. My life is perfect. I'm perfect. Everything's beautiful and amazing. And it could be even better. How about that? It's not that anything's wrong, that anything needs fixing, but it could be even more magnificent than it already is. So relationship with brother, totally recreated.